now that I am in a sugar coma thanks to pancakes and fruit. Thought I'd introduce myself. My name's Lisa. I've been a wheelchair user since I was 14, and I live full-time in my camper van in Mojo. My van is designed to suit all my needs so I can live and travel independently. I put a lot of thought into it, designing it, and it's my little adventure mobile. So I carry a mountain bike and a surfboard in my van, and I travel all around North America. I just spent my summer in central Canada, and I'm now making my way west and eventually south for the winter to warmer climates. I'll be honest, my summer wasn't the greatest. I spent the last half of my summer sick, so I had a cold and then COVID, and maybe it was COVID all along, but I was sick for a good 7 weeks and I just didn't have a lot of energy, couldn't do a lot of activity, and yeah, it wasn't the best ending to my summer, that is for sure. So I left my home province of Saskatchewan about 2 weeks ago, and let me tell you, it feels so good to be back on the road. I'm over my sickness, I've got my energy levels back up, and I'm starting to do activities again. I'm even sleeping better. Just being at a beautiful camp spot like this just makes it all worthwhile to live in a van. Being on the road, I like to find a balance between exploring new spots but coming back to familiar areas as well. And this is my third time at this particular camp spot. It's a free little campsite in British Columbia. There's a couple reasons that I come back here. Number one, it's a beautiful view. I've got rushing water right behind me that I fall asleep to. I've got a mountain landscape right from my campsite. And I've also met some kind of cool people that camp here as well. I actually have it on good authority that the salmon are spawning right now. I've never seen salmon spawn. I'm a prairie girl, so this would be all new to me. But the only problem is, to get down to see them, it's just not accessible. The river or the creek bank is just way too steep. My wheelchair can't handle it. It wouldn't be able to navigate those rocks. I even thought about getting my mountain bike out, but again, it's just too steep of a drop to get down there. But I have another idea. I have a new toy. Dun, da, da, da. So I just picked up a new drone. Not only will this drone be able to get some great aerial shots, but it's also gonna help me explore more. So oftentimes there's sand, there's rocks, a steep riverbank that I can't navigate with my wheelchair, but the drone can be my eyes, so I'll be able to experience more. This is gonna be a game changer, and I could even see myself using this to scout out mountain bike trails. Let's say I get on a trail, like one of the videos I've done where it feels like it's getting too narrow, or I don't know if there's a barrier ahead. I could put the drone up and scout it out. Or I've often been on forest roads and they just get maybe washed out or a little too sketchy, but it's hard for me to really see what's ahead because I can't get out of my vehicle and like walk up some rough terrain, and I want to scout it out. I'll be able to use this guy. So my plan is to fly the drone where the salmon are hopefully spawning, and that way I will be able to see them. There's a pool of water there that's pretty stagnant, and then one up there by that rock formation. And I'm gonna try and fly my drone over there and see if I can't hopefully catch some salmon spawning. I'm gonna check this pool right in front of me. I gotta turn the camera so it's facing right down on the water. Okay, now go forward and turn. And now I gotta move a little bit to the side. There, right over the water. And even more to the side. I don't have to go that low, so I'm not disturbing the fish, if I do see any. I'm not seeing any in here. I'm just gonna go kind of the length. Yeah, I don't see any in here. I'm gonna try. Oh, no, that's not one. Ha! False alarm. I'm going to try heading. There's another pool up ahead. So we're gonna cruise over there. I'm gonna give a bit more height just to be safe. Man, this is so cool. It's like I'm skimming over the water. Okay, I gotta move a little to the left. Keep going. Oh, I see one. Oh, I see two. Let's see. That is so cool. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Ha! I found him. That is so cool. Let's see. I'm right over top. Oh my gosh, look at how many are in there. Oh my gosh, there's so many. One. Oh my gosh, they're just hanging out. There's got to be 30? There are so many in there. This is so cool. They're just hanging out, watching these fish. It's fun. Kind of gonna drop down a little bit lower. Like, wow. Look at that. That is so cool. There's so many in there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, there's at least 30 in there, and I'm just hanging out, watching them. They're just hanging out. I've never seen this before. That is cool. That is just thinking cool. So we're gonna move ahead. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. There's so many. Man, that is cool. All right, I'm bringing the drone home. I don't love flying over water, let's be real. We are going to spin around, get the camera back up. So, there we are, we're at the mountains. Gonna go up, slide to the left, cha-cha-cha, slide to the left, and back. And bringing it down. How cool was that? I have a feeling this little drone is going to open up a lot of opportunities for me. I'm going to be able to see some things I wouldn't be able to see otherwise. So I am very excited about this purchase. The special thing about this campground is it actually does have an accessible pit toilet that I can get to. And that just means I don't have to deal with the bathroom in my van and emptying the contents. It just means I can stay here a lot longer, pretty much till I run out of food or water. So you don't know how rare this is. I've only ever seen 2 other accessible spots like this. So yeah, that's why I keep coming back and certainly make note of it when there is good access for me. The last time I camped here, I actually ended up meeting some neighbors who were camping nearby, and we hit it off right away. They're really outdoors people, and we shared some campfires and had a good time. So when I knew I was coming back here, I reached out to see if they would be around, and it turns out they would. So for the past few nights we've been camping again, and Carl is a real outdoors person and, you know, grew up hunting and trapping and just fishing and doing all that stuff, and so I've learned a lot just in my short time chatting with him. But I have a confession. I have never actually chopped wood on my own. So I've been a wheelchair user since I was young, and, you know, was never out chopping wood when I was a kid. And then as a wheelchair user, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I like to have a campfire, but because I'm usually traveling solo on my own, I don't usually have one unless I'm with friends. I think probably I could count maybe 5 or 6 times I've actually had a campfire on my own. So I asked Carl if he would do me a favor and show me how to chop wood, and I think it's gonna be pretty neat to see if I can do it. I actually don't have muscles in my abs that work, so swinging an axe might be challenging. That's probably one of the reasons I've never really attempted it, but I want to see if I can do it. But of course, if I want to be a lumberjack, I have to look the part. If you're chopping wood, you gotta have a nice flannel on, am I right? That's a big piece of wood. That's massive.
Yeah, but you see the split there?
Yeah.
So whatever is comfortable for you.
What? What? What am I supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to bring it up, but you look at where you want to hit. No, don't watch the axe.
Yeah.
Look at where you want to hit. Yeah.
So I want to aim for the crack?
Yeah.
Okay, can you spin it a little bit? Yeah. Maybe a bit more so it's kind of more to my right.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how you swing first.
Okay.
Right?
Awesome. Good start.
Hold your hands together.
Really?
And then use the momentum of the axe.
It's heavy.
I know it's heavy, but
Awesome.
I missed it.
yeah, but you're getting there close. Now you want to hit on this end. You want to try and make a crack come across the wood.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
No!
Oh, just about. You hear the crack?
Did you? I heard it. I heard it.
But you're way off.
I never did axe throwing. I'd be terrible at that. Okay. This is so heavy.
Well, you want a heavy axe to...
He's like, you're not gonna get through this.
No, it's awesome. It's gonna work.
See, I don't have like control when I'm up there.
Well, it takes time.
And abs.
Okay.
Okay, you're terrible, Lisa.
No,
Let's
you're
go
not.
back to smaller piece.
Now.
Dead center.
Woo!
Oh, you
Now
crack,
can I
you
lift?
crack.
Now do I lift the
Yeah,
whole
you
thing?
could if you want. There you go again. Oh!
Woo! Bravo!
Hey!
Big piece like that. I'm never gonna do a big piece like that.
Oh, we're going to get you just a little bit bigger one. Just for one last try. One with no knots.
You're crooked. You're challenging me.
Yep.
Get her in there good, then you can... Yeah, now.
Woo! Woo! That's awesome.
I'm still scared I'm gonna chop a leg off. What if I just had a little hatchet?
Well, then a little hatchet, you wouldn't split that. A little hatchet, you'd make kindling.
I'll get my hatchet.
I mean, usually I would just buy wood and then make kindling.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want your fingers
If you're
in there.
worried, like sometimes what I do is I start it like this,
Yeah, close. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and then you know you can finish
Yeah.
it. And then you less.
There's some good ones to split up for kindling.
Now I'm doing your job, eh?
Some
Yeah.
nice cedar. That fits easy.
You want it even half that, right? Like
Yeah,
this?
if you want.
Or I mean, what, like how? Yeah, where's your
Yeah.
little kindling? You want it small.
Well, yeah, that's what we use. Okay, there you. Well, no, hold. You should. There you go. Just in case you.
Yeah, just
I don't like that end.
or just hold it like don't like just hold it like this and then
Yeah.
hammer together
Uh-huh.
to get it
Oh,
going,
yeah.
and
Okay.
then you're good.
I gotta get closer to that.
Yeah. That's it. See, and then when you're comfortable, yeah.
When it cracks and it's in
And
there,
then sometimes it cracks sideways.
I'm not right in there.
Getting all my kindling done.
Yeah.
Ah!
I think that weather guy twigged up to me.
Yeah.
What if? Can you hand me a piece of that?
Which this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Work smarter, not harder. There you go.
I don't know if that helps.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
kindling.
yeah.
It's gonna break right away because
Nice.
it's cedar. And
There you
yeah,
go.
that's the best stuff for kindling.
Yeah, once I get it to there, then I use my bat.
I'll hold it.
No, don't.
Teamwork,
No,
teamwork.
don't hold it.
There's no danger.
I don't think you
It's
need to
all
hold
good.
it.
There you
Just
go.
to get it to bite in.
There. Awesome.
Here, this is what she needs for a hammer. Fur's a little heavier, so it'll hammer the hatchet in better.
Yeah.
There.
There we
Works it
go.
out, the best
Oh yeah, I
system.
got a system going now.
Okay. Sometimes they stand on their own too, but when they're skinny like that, it's hard.
Just get it there. And then I got my hammer. Oh yeah. Now
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah. Come on. Swinging an axe overhead with both arms proved tricky for me. It limited my power and control. So, I adapted my approach. Rather than struggling with traditional methods, I used a new technique. I would tap the hatchet into one piece of wood with another piece and split it into kindling. This adaptation is a reminder of how essential it is to adjust our approach rather than just letting limitations hold us back. Thanks to this shift, I happily went on to chop a huge pile of kindling that would last us throughout the week. I have to admit that I do sometimes long to feel my own 2 feet carrying me up mountains or along riverbanks to see salmon spawning. But I'm so grateful to live in a time where technology lets me do things my 14-year-old self could never have imagined. With my drone, I can see the world from above, follow past my wheelchair can't reach, and explore remote, rugged landscapes I'd otherwise miss. Without today's technology, van life wouldn't be possible for me. And what a loss that would be. Van life has enriched my life in countless ways. It's brought amazing people into my world and pushed me to learn new skills I never expected. Fixing things on the fly, customizing my van, or chopping wood. I'm constantly finding ways to adapt and make things work. Each challenge adds something new to my toolkit. Learning to adapt on the road has been its own kind of adventure, and for that, I have van life to thank. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.